all my life, so it's kind of like a chance I get to have a relief period where I give myself a break. It's like, it's all about, for me now, to help, in the honest way I can, and that's through the music, and that's what makes me feel good. I want to see you having a good time, not a bad time, right. And if I didn't have nothing else to stick to, that's what I would stick to. I hate to see you having a bad time. I mean,
Wow, what a great philosophy.
I mean,
I just don't want to see anybody having a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, and it's as simple as that, but you have to get to that place to be stable and strong and be able to stand there, when it's going all downhill for you, and I've been at those points. Now, it didn't make a difference whether it was going up or down, because that's where the world is at anyway. So I would fit in that area. But if I could just stand a little longer, maybe I can help 2 or 3 people, get through it, and so that's what kind of empowers me, is to know that you brought a few people together. Because the ones that's out there talking about, I am the one, they don't know what the one is.
Right.
The one is all of us.
Yeah.
Together. And if you know what the one is, show it. Don't just talk about it.
Right.
Numbers count. But the thing that's wrong with that, my whole thing is numbers can't count. People do.
Yeah.
And when you go in it looking at that part of it, numbers ain't got nothing to do with this feeling.
No.
So it's about people count, not the numbers.
It's like I look at, and again, I'm not throwing any shade, but there are guitar players who are notorious and successful for playing a million notes, right?
Yeah.
And then you look at, like, one of my favorite guitar solos I ever heard in my life was Prince's solo at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, playing While My Guitar
I just
Gently
talked to somebody about that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
And if you go watch that, because he could do that too. Right. He could play 25 notes as opposed to one. Yeah. He had the capability as a musician to do that.
Right. All right.
But he always played the song. He always played to the song.
What the song was.
And when the rumor is, or the legend is, that he didn't really know, he'd never rehearsed it.
Right.
He was called in kind of last minute.
Yeah.
And if it's on YouTube, you got to see. If you haven't seen Prince play at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne and this huge band honoring George Harrison. George Harrison's son is in the band.
Yes. Yeah.
And at the end, there's all these great solos and great musical moments. And at the very end, when it just vamps out, Prince walks out and just starts playing this solo. And it's his choices.
Yeah.
The feel, it moved me.
Yes.
He moved me with what he played.
Yes.
And he did it countless times. And there are guitar players who have the chops to do all the flash.
They don't have that.
But they don't have, they're not going to move us. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's what we're dealing with as far as old, present, and future.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go further with the future of notes.
Yeah.
It's just going to go up.
Yeah.
So if you got a problem with somebody playing a whole lot of notes, you're going to really be in trouble.